Hi, my name's Steve. You can call me the restoration guy. I own a business called Treasured Restorations, and we are going to restore, and by the way, this is my first video ever, a 1890s or so bisque Satsuma bowl. It's dark brown and gold trim. So let's get started. You want to make sure there's no flaky pieces to keep your bond from setting perfectly. And you'll use some cyanoacrylate, some accelerator. You want to test fit before you even think about applying any adhesive. It looks very good. Make sure there's no flakes on here. And you want to apply the adhesive very, very lightly. You don't need an incredible amount of strength on this because it's going to be set. This is a very soft clay. So as you're applying the adhesive, you want to make sure you stop it before you get to the top, or the adhesive will overlap and cause this next piece to bond incorrectly. Bonding these pieces, you really only have one shot at it. Let me go. So you want to make sure, napkin, wipe off the excess. You try to get it done first time. It's the most important. You definitely don't want to get the gold on the golds. Excess. You try, your goal is trying not to have any excessive adhesive coming out of it. It's very important. If you have too much adhesive coming out, it gets to be very messy, and it'll bond to your gold. This is surface gold, and it'll sand right off. So it's important that you don't over apply the adhesive. Key is to bond your large pieces first, if possible. Sometimes you can't because you'll block yourself into a corner and not be able to put the other pieces in. But I've already checked this and it looks pretty good. So bonding this big piece is very important because you have one shot at it. It's a very big piece and has a very good fit. But if I bond this big piece, I won't be able to put this piece in here absolutely perfect because it's going to bind up in here. So we're going to have to bond this piece to this large piece and then bond them together. So that's what we're going to do. Oh. Make sure there's no chips on it. It's important. Keep it clean. Make sure you get a good fit. You have this little piece here. Make sure that it's a scallop piece too. Bond this piece in first because this piece is going to be cornered in, like I said, with the big piece. It's perfect. This little piece has to go on first, and you definitely want to check it, double check it, triple check it if you have to, but just make sure it is going to go on perfect. said, with this adhesive, very little. You don't want it to overlap this edge, or it'll get adhesive over this edge. So you just want to make sure that it is perfect. This good. Accelerant's important because you can't sit here and hold this piece all day long. You need it to bond up so it's ready to go for your next piece. Give it about 15 or 20 seconds or so, let it bond. Check this piece. This feels really good. Excellent fit. You shouldn't, when you're looking at your edge, you can almost not see an edge there. You have a perfect edge, you can run your fingernail over it and not feel the edge. So that's your goal. Adhesive very thin. Very thin. Try not to rub it. Apply it, but do not rub it with the edge of your plastic tip, because it'll cause little tiny chips to get on your repair work, and your bond won't bond correctly because you'll have little chips keeping your pottery from bonding correctly. See how there's adhesive coming through? Try to get some of it off. A little hardness. We thin it out. You can use, I'll show you later another video where you can use a thinner, thin that off without damaging the gold. And let's see where these go. Just looking at Logan's edge. Let's see how this fits here. This is a very difficult repair because it's large, and you want to make sure it's exactly correct. So